Hi, it's Rana, and today I have day 4 of Scraptember, and our prompt today is double page. So I don't do many double pages, so I chose to do these 6 pictures because I knew that this would be something that I would definitely need 2 pages for. These are of my granddaughter during her 1 year birthday photo shoot. We did this little fruit bath, and it was super fun. And she really enjoyed it. And we got really better pictures with that than we did the cake smash or any of the other things that we were trying to do. So she really liked sitting in the water with the fruit, and we got some really hilarious pictures. So I am using Pretty Little Studio. You Are My Sunshine collection. And I apologize once again for my voice. It's terrible. I have COVID. I don't know if I'm ever going to have a voice again, but I'm suffering through. Um, the lighting on this video is also not my norm because I was at retreat, and you can tell that it was at night. Actually, I can see my sleeves in the video, and I had my jammies on at this point. So I've shown you some of the papers that I wanted to use, and I love this paper that I chose to back the photos in. So I took my a die and cut a shape, an octagon or hexagon, I don't know which, out of each one of these before I backed my photos, because I know I want to do a layout like that. And I thought, oh, I love this paper so much. I hate to just waste it just for photo mats, because, you know, I only bought 100 sheets of paper and I might need this one. So if you are a paper hoarder like me, you understand it. But it was the perfect paper, I felt like, to back the photos. So I like how that looks, and it's definitely not wasted if you're using it on your layout, right? It's wasted when it's hoarded. So I don't feel too bad. And you can definitely better believe that I kept every one of those little scraps that are over there in a nice little pile. I saved those along with the die cut shapes that I cut out, and I hope to get a layout done with those pretty soon as well. So I'm going to have 6 photos, I think I already mentioned, going across these 2 pages. And this is a fairly short video because I did some things off screen. You can see that my 2 white sheets already have the torn edge out of them, and then I distressed them, and I did all of that off camera. And now I'm taking this plaid paper, which is one of my favorites. I just love it, and using it to be behind the little cutout pieces. And I really liked how that looked. And I guess my white paper isn't quite 12 by 12 or something, because every single thing I put down on it had to be trimmed. And I can see I forgot my scissors. Who goes to scrapbook retreat and doesn't take a pair of scissors? That'd be me. So luckily, a friend of mine brought several pairs, and I was able to borrow hers for the weekend. So I'm going to get all of these trimmed up, and then I'm going to make some choices. It's a very simple layout and layout design. This blue paper, I love it too, and I am really sad to have used it. I think I had 2 sheets of it, but it is just the perfect baby blue. I love it so much. I may have to place another order for some more of those, because I just love it. So that's just going to be the base to hold my photos across both pages. A lot of times I will do coordinating pages, but very, very seldom do I do a real 2-page spread, in the sense that they, you know, go together. It carries across both pages kind of thing. So this was kind of fun to do. And I love that I got all 6 pages or all 6 pictures on here, and they look so cute and they're nice and big. I cut down this floral, and the floral actually has some fruit in the pictures. I don't know that there's, or in the, in the background there, I don't know that it's necessarily strawberries and lemons showing, but there are some different fruits in there, and I love the beautiful florals and things, so it went well with this. And if you have watched my videos before, you know I like to do a lot of distressing, so I'm also going to distress the blue, and then I'm going to distress the floral as well. I do most of it just with my fingernail. Now, when I was doing the white cardstock, I did not do that with my fingernail. I actually cut it with scissors, and then I used my distressing tool. And I'm going to go ahead and place all 4 of these strips behind the blue paper, two across the tops and then 2 across the bottoms like they're laying there now. I think I'll cut away here in a minute so that you don't have to see all of that because it's pretty redundant. And I will distress the top of each of those as well. So I'm going to get that done, and voila, it's done. I've also got my pictures here, and I'm going to get started with adding foam tape behind them, and I think I cut away for that too, and there that is. I did not on screen go through all of the embellishments that I was going to pick out, but I just picked a few florals and a few pieces of fruit, and you can see them placed down here. Most of that I'm just going to show how I adhered them either straight to the page or added a little bit of fun foam. The title is going to be Berry Sweet on the one side and then Little Tart on the other. And I thought that was kind of a fun little title for this. My granddaughter absolutely loved the lemons. So there were lemons and strawberries in this little fruit bath. And she would pick up a strawberry and put it to her mouth and then put it back in and grab out a lemon and eat the lemon completely until it was just to the rind, and she would throw the rind down and then she would go in for another one, and she ate several of those lemon slices, and it was so funny. I can't believe that she would like to just eat it like that, but I know a lot of people really do, and I like lemons, but I don't know that I would just sit and eat several lemon slices. The tart is out of some chipboard letters that I've had in my stash forever and ever. And I did use my die cut machine to cut out the word little out of, I believe, just a piece of the 6x9, one of the 6x9 paper pads. It was one of those pieces. I was trying to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So I did go ahead and glue down the title. Now I'm gluing down all of the photos, and I mean that's about it. It was a very simple design. It was a simple layout to do. It didn't take too much thinking, which is always nice at retreat when you're chatting with your friends and just having fun. So that worked out really good. I actually was watching the video as I was working on this before I started the voiceover here, and realized I did not glue the adhesive, the fun foam. And when I picked up the layout to kind of look at it, none of that had been glued down. It was just a little bit under. But I hadn't put any adhesive in several places, so I got all of that adhered as I'm going through and doing this voiceover here. So let's see. Oh, yeah, I still have a few more to go ahead and do. I'll take this time, though, to tell you that there will be a playlist listed below, and there are several people who are playing along with Scraptember. There's a Facebook group, so even if you don't want to do videos, if you just want to go over to the Facebook group, you can add your layouts there and see other people and other inspiration there for each of these prompts. And the playlist, I believe, will be every single day. So if you go in and watch, like on the first day, you'll probably see all of day one's videos. But then if you go in, say on day 4, like it is today, and just to start watching it, you may see videos from day 1 all the way through day 4. So there, like I said, it's just one playlist for everything. So you should have a full month of being able to watch lots of videos with lots of different prompts, and that's a lot of fun. So off screen, I took some of those, the little banner pieces or scallop pieces, and added those, and I kind of pointed that out. I'm going to go in and those little borders I just fussy cut out of a sheet of paper. I think I showed it at the beginning. Here I'm just gluing on some of the pretty little studio sequins in that blue that matches that blue paper so well. These sequins weren't from this collection, but they match really nicely, so I like the little added bit there. So I'm going to add those in several places across both pages. And then I believe I will finish it up with some splatters, and I used a Catherine Pooler ink for that, and just used my fan brush and added the splatters. You can see it pretty well in the close-up pictures. It's hard to tell on screen, but in the close-ups you can see the yellow splatter, and I didn't want anything too bright or too drastic because this is a soft layout. I just wanted just a little hint of splatter, so that's what I chose, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Had a little contrast to the blue sequins. So I'm finished with gluing sequins. If you have any questions for me about this layout or my process or any feedback at all, I would love to hear from you. I love getting comments. It helps me kind of know that you're watching and that you are interested. So I love to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed yet, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I am growing this little channel little bits by bits, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I've kind of made some friends in the YouTube community, and so that's been a lot of fun as well. I've joined lots of hops now, and I'm hoping that you get some inspiration, just like I have gotten inspiration from watching YouTube videos for several years now. So I appreciate very much your watching. These are my close-ups of the double page layout for day 4 of Scraptember. Thanks again, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.